I have.
Or Terraria. Yeah, I guess a holy rocket launcher does sound like a Terraria weapon.
It really, yeah, it does.
I had a friend who was super duper duper religious, still is. But anyway, he also really liked video games, but the only video games that he was allowed to play were
were like biblically
Bible
sanctioned
and,
ones.
yeah, and like Jesus-y ones. So that was always an experience because we didn't hang out very often, but when we did, it would just be like, "You want to play any video games?" I'd be like, "Yes," and he was like, "Cool, we're gonna play like the chickens from Mars or whatever," and I was like, "Cool, that sounds fun." And the plot to the chickens from Mars was you were a chicken and you had to fly through space collecting all of the crosses so that you could like leave the level. And I was like, what? This is horrible. And every single game was basically that.
That's pretty bad.
It's like you take a concept and then you just like make it
Neuter
so
it
you have
so
to like
hard.
collect a bunch of like golden chalices and stuff, and then that's how you sell it to like Christians in the early days of video gaming.
I don't know if I ever. I guess Batbeard would have stories about this if we asked
I'm
him.
sure he would.
I know, for me, my main exposure to that sort of thing was my uncle burning his entire computer game selection.
Yeah.
Because it was evil, and I was like, "But we were gonna play StarCraft," and he's like, "No, no, here's a book, go read it." And I'm like, "Okay." And then I gave the book to my dad and went outside to go play in the snow.
That was good. What was the book?
Yeah. You know what the book was.
I do.
The crazy thing about the guy was he insisted that the King James version, I think, was like the only one, and
Oh yeah,
all
well
other
that's
ones
super
were
common.
wrong.
Yeah.
So like he would actively like send us spare copies in case we like didn't have one and stuff like that, and then get really mad at us when we when we'd say like X, because he kind of grilled people. It's like he just asked like a innocuous question, and apparently like based on your interpretation from his version, you'd think one way, but for my parents, they didn't give a damn. And it always was like a huge personal affront to him. And I was just like, this man is actually legit crazy, isn't he? And my dad's like, we don't talk to him anymore. And we're not going to his place anymore. Hi, Bird.
Ow. That sucks. Man, you only get one family, you know? It just really sucks when they wind up being fucking lunatics.
Yep. He also legitimately believed that he could regrow people's legs, and I was just like, no, I don't think so.
You don't know.
I mean, he never
Maybe
did it.
maybe he's on his 12th pair of legs.
Considering he had spent the last 30 years trying to regrow his hair, the idea of him being able to...
A leg is probably quite a step up from regrowing hair.
Yeah,
Good point.
that's what I was kind of working with. I was just like, if you can't get your hair back, and you've been doing that for years,
that's
how are you going to get
such
limbs
bulletproof
back
logic?
For people?
Yeah, I mean, you got to work your way up. You can't just start off like regrowing fucking body parts like some kind of man gecko. You gotta start with like the easy things like regrowing fingernails. I pretty much mastered that. You can regrow shit kinds of fingernails.
Layers of skin, golden.
Yeah.
Eyelashes, fuck them. But yes.
Yeah,
they're probably
man.
useless, but they're mostly just, they're probably useful, but they're just there in my eyes. And then they keep growing back. I'll pluck them out every night. And a couple weeks later, there they are.
Wow.
Sucks.
That sounds like something that like a person with a significant mental disorder would do.
Sorry, I was just thinking about it. It's like, how could I just devolve this into like the weirdest goddamn thing? Start reasonable, go wrong.
It's like, I like to collect all my eyelashes into a jar. That way I can give them back to the angels when they come for me.
I had a friend in college, actually, who, during her sleep, she had a disorder where she'd rip out her eyebrows.
Oh, that sucks.
Super bad.
Isn't that... correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't that, like... No, never mind. I'm probably wrong. For whatever reason, it made me think of that one disorder where you compulsively eat things. Like,
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
yeah. And I was wondering if maybe that was, like, another manifestation of that, because there are some disorders that, like, I don't know.
Would not surprise me.
It could be. It could be. It's been a long
What
time
was I
since I've
reading?
studied any sort
was-
of mental health
Disorder,
things.
yeah.
Yeah.
I was reading about that specific disorder a little while back about people that would, like, actively eat sponges and,
Yeah.
like,
No, it's
other
pretty debilitating because it's, like, a really difficult compulsion to fight, and generally it doesn't hurt you up until you, like, fucking go to the hospital for it. But yeah, people will eat like coins and hair and keys and like other things compulsively.
Yeah, the Crazy Pants one that, like, really made me, like, was, use Band-Aids.
Ah!
Yep.
This is why I couldn't study mental disorders for too long. It's
So
God.
there was a short period of my life where, like, I was trying to decide if I wanted to go into art and game design and stuff like that, or if, like,
psych.
maybe I wanted to look into, like, psychology. Yeah, because you know, psychologists,
cool.
like,
It's fun.
psychiatrists get, like, you know, decent amounts of money, and I'd be helping people and yada yada yada. But I just sort of, like, I just pulled up, like, a primer and
The
started reading
reality
and
of
I'm like,
it is intense.
yeah, I was just like, never mind, can't do.
Yeah.
Some other day.
I actually, unlike most people I know, I never really found mental disorders all that interesting. I actually found, like, regular, like, neurotypical functionality to be, like, absolutely fascinating to learn about. But it's kind of one of those things, like, if you, I don't know. If you want to go, like, really far into, like, understanding how, like, neurotypical stuff works, you basically have to get a PhD in it and become, like, a neurologist. Whereas, like, if you study mostly in, like, therapy stuff, like, you focus primarily on disorders. I mean, you still have to learn, you know, the whole gamut of neurology. But kind of forgot where this point was going, but I enjoyed learning psych in high school.
I really hope EDF 5 makes it so every class moves mostly at the same rate.
Yeah, this
Really, I just hope they make the Air Raider and the Ranger roll faster or something. Cause,
it
like,
would be pretty nice because it sounds immensely frustrating for you to always be staring at our butts. Nice in anime though they may be.
man, I can't even tell. These caves are dark as shit. I'm like, okay, they're there.
Yes, these caves are dark as shit, and this world full of flashing light shows and laser beams bouncing everywhere, and I'm dead.
Well, it's dark as shit up until it's very much filled with corpses, and oh my god, it is just spewing goo.
Yeah.
Though turns out the queens get punchy.
You're fighting the queens already?
Yeah, that's the queens in there. That's why we're dying.
Oh.
The orange shit
Oh,
that just
that's the goo
sprays
that's
it.
killing us.
Yeah, they're actually aggressive this time around.
Holy shit, they are.
Well,
I don't want to lose
if
this
we have to
mission, but this is not going well for us.
If we have to redo this one, I'm just gonna come with health kits.
Yeah, go for it. I think Pyro is letting the NPCs do a lot of the fighting or something.
They're getting... Yeah, well, there's a ton of fencers
Yeah.
that just showed up.
Yeah, this is rough.
I mean, even Pyro's looking pretty bad.
Yeah. There's a lot of health pickups and stuff, but I don't think you will be able to get them.
No, not without death.
Yeah. Boy, this is
Yeah, so
this is a rough sitch to be in.
I'll just roll Air Raider and just run around with health packs or something.
Yep. Looks like a lot of the ants have died off. Pyro might be able to sneak in. Oh, because the fencers are up ahead, and they're taking the aggro off the queens,
Pyro
probably.
is dying fast, though.
Yeah.
No,
Oh,
the fencers,
no!
Yeah, the fencers died.
Oh.
Like, every NPC except for a couple of wing divers had died in there.
That's
Okay, I'm gonna bring us back. Class
Mission took
Ranger.
forever too.
I know. Well, I think this is actually like the second to last one that we need to do.
We're not gonna have time to do the other one. This one's gonna have to
Okay, I
count.
mean that's fine.
Yeah. Lost over half of our troops. We finally arrived at the deepest part of the nest. Over half. Ooh. Man. That is the definition of a Pyrrhic victory right there.
I'm trying to decide what I want to do. Because my problem is, my healing things...
Uh-huh.
I think have limited ammo, which sucks. Well... I guess I'll just bring both. Yeah, it says cannot be reloaded, cannot be reloaded, cannot be reloaded. Man, that sucks. Alright, whatever. I'll just bring a bunch of healing and...
Alright.
Just follow you guys from behind.
Yeah. It'll probably help us enough to like push us over the edge. You guys are
3 wing divers too. Well,
oh man. Yeah, we all went with guns that just spray bullets everywhere and bounce and ricochet off of things.
Which, I mean, should be fine. It's just a matter of...
Yep.
The ambulances are unlimited. Yeah, but I don't have an ambulance yet. Also, the ambulance does not work underground, I believe.
What the hell's the ambulance? Is that a
I literally have, like, an
narrator
ambulance.
thing?
I can summon an ambulance.
As a narrator skill?
Yeah.
That's funny.
It is funny. There are certain missions that I would consider bringing it along.
Hmm. And what is it, just like a healing thing as long as the ambulance survives?
Yeah, it's kind of a giant, slow ambulance that just heals people.
That sounds actually incredibly useful to have. Like,
it
especially on the
would be
next
useful in certain
mission.
Missions. Maybe.
But then again, you were pretty good at killing all the laser things.
Yeah. The nagling self-propelled rocket launcher is just destroying every single one of those panels.
Yeah.
But I think I might try Ranger on that when I get the chance, just to see if the regular rocket launcher takes them out too. Because if I can be a little bit faster and mainly not have to worry about limited ammo, that would be welcome.
Yeah. Yeah. What do you think would improve the Air Raider class the most? Is it just like everything's too damn slow?
I think the vehicles need probably more HP and more speed. Just straight up.
Because, like, I wouldn't change a damn thing about the Wing Raider. I think she's perfect.
Yeah, the only thing I would give the Ranger is just more movement speed. Like, I think there should actually be a buff, especially maybe when you're in caves, that it's like, you are X distance away from the party, you actually run faster.
Yeah, that would be good.
Because, like, I just showed up and you guys have already killed all the ants.
Yep.
And spiders.
Yep.
And whatnot. I guess there's one guy left.
And he's dead now. Yeah, I feel you, man. That sounds really frustrating.
It's not terrible. I mean, sometimes you gotta do that, like, being a dedicated healer in an MMO or whatever.
Right.
It's one of those where I just wish I could, like, stand behind you guys with, like, a healing gun and just kind of keep you topped off or something. But the problem is, my healing guns have 5 shots each.
And they don't reload?
2 of them. Nope.
Yeah. Oh, what the hell? Oh, God. These ants just one-shot me. Whenever they do their goo spray, I just die. What the hell's a depth crawler?
Spider. Oops.
Oh, alright.
Okay, there we go.
But yeah, I
do actually have some vehicles and weapons that can be helpful. Like right now, I've got effectively a giant walking spider thing with a chain gun on front and 2 cannons.
I see, because you just walked right over me. That thing is cool looking.
It is awesome. The problem is it controls really awkwardly. They give you this like really cool feature where, So it can climb on walls of like cave ceilings and stuff like that, but it's really
but
slow and not very agile, and it does not deal with like corners. Like I can walk over a from like a road to a sidewalk, and the camera freaks out because it thinks I'm climbing on the side of the sidewalk for a moment.
Oh, that sucks.
It's questionable.
Yep. I honestly, if we could play a whole game, or if this game only had wing divers, I think it would be like good. Because the wing diver class is just perfect. Like there's nothing to change about her.
That's good.
She's got like she's just well balanced, you know. She's got
Yeah,
low
I mean,
health,
it
but she
feels
has
like-
amazing mobility.
It feels like the fencers and whatnot are pretty good. I think it's just purely an issue of speed for me.
Yeah.
Because like normally this wouldn't be an issue, but since footage is kind of like important on my end, it's like, oh, I'll get there eventually.
A little bit.
People are gonna really love these views of these kind of shit-looking caves.
Yeah, the cave environments are absolutely atrocious in this game. They're so boring.
If they were cool to look at, I'd probably just go off on tourism mode, and you guys could deal with it all.
It's like, why aren't there any like cave mushrooms? Why aren't there any like glowy bits or anything like that? There's nothing.
Oh, dude, how cool would it be if, like, EDF 6, or even in EDF 5, you go to the alien homeworld instead, and it's, like, complete bonkers.
As long as it doesn't have low gravity.
Nah, low gravity would be great.
No.
Dude, low gravity was awesome, and, people way disagree with me on this one, but I really liked the low grav double jump system in Borderlands the pre-sequel.
Really?
It was super satisfying getting around and shooting things in kind of like slow-mo floaty mode.
Yeah, I would say that most people disagree with you there.
Yeah. I thought it was nice. I actually really like the movement in Destiny because you either get like a double jump or like a float jump in a lot of cases, and that feels real good.
Well, I guess I'll take your... Yeah, I mean, you're entitled to your opinion. I'm not going to tell you you're wrong.
Have you ever even played a pre-sequel?
No, but I did watch a little bit of it, and I was like, that looks unbearable.
Huh. Yeah, no, I enjoyed it. I guess part of it is I didn't have to deal with the oxygen system, which a lot of people hated, which was kind of intrinsic to that mechanic.
True. So I guess, when did you play the pre-sequel?
I am in the way now. Yeah, I thought the pre-sequel was nice. I think the ultimate problem with pre-sequel is just like it felt like a Me Too game. Like they. Oh my god.
The queens. Okay, I'm way more better prepared to fight the queens this time, and then I'm just gonna ricochet bullets at the mouth of the queen cave. Holy crapola.
I'm gonna see if I can come back to you guys and bring, motherfucker, I'm stuck inside ants. Okay.
Yeah, well, their corpses will go away in a bit. There's a lot less ants. Jeez.
But yeah, they melted my, death crawler. Admittedly, my death crawler has less HP than my air raider does. But yeah, those ant queens are destructive.
Oh
nope.
My god!
Come back to me! Come back to me! Come back to me!
I'm next to you, Anime, and
okay,
that instantly refilled my life. Thank you very much.
Gemroth, Pyro, you guys might want to get close. This does not last for long.
Yeah. So the queens are summoning more ants, right?
I don't think it slows down after a certain point. There's like a ton.
Oh yeah. God, they're right there too. Well, I guess I'll keep trying to ricochet shots into the queen. They should be able to do a pretty decent job. They're right there. And boy, are they freaking out through the walls. That is pretty funny to watch. And all the fencers are dead.
Surprising nobody.
Yep, and Pyro is dead.
Oh, that's worrying.
Yeah. Well, I can kind of bounce shots into their chamber if I hit the wall from right here. But I don't know if it's hitting them.
How close is Pyro? Run, Pyro.
Nice, nice. And he's at the,
Run.
there's a healthy
Oh.
health. Oh.
Well, at least he's getting kind of knocked backwards. Uh,
I think Gemma's gonna risk trying to pick you up. Oh no, Gem!
Gemroth, get back here. Actually, Gemroth, stay there, stay there. Or not. Okay, you brave soul. Okay.
Okay.
Healing there.
So what Gem,
Okay, still got
or what I
6
could do
shots.
is I could.
No, if
Yeah.
if one of you or Gemroth could get it, that'd probably work.
I'll get both of you and then fly back over to the healing, which is gone now.
Okay, it's okay. I got more.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna wait
Wait,
until.
wait.
Oh, Gemroth's dead.
Okay, here's what I'm gonna do.
Pyro, just wait.
Okay, go, go, go. Okay.
You guys get back, I'll heal. Okay, there we go.
All right, we strategied.
Yeah.
Okay.
I do not regret being completely useless for this, apart from healing.
All right, what do we do? Do we all just try to charge in? Well, yeah, okay. I'm gonna stick with Pyro, I guess. Where are they? Oh my God, that's a lot of death. Okay.
I'm dead.
Yeah. Oh, that's bad.
It's okay, Gemroth got me. I was
Okay,
just
oh,
gonna
we're done.
watch her.
We did it.
It's dead. Yes, thank you.
Awesome.
Apparently,
job,
I was not
team.
recording any of that section, which sucks, but whatever.
Well, you were streaming it.
Yeah, I was streaming it. Also, like,
Ooh. Good
Not the
job.
end of
The
the
enemy
world.
mothership. There we go. So we're now fully caught up. That's perfectly timed because I'm gonna head out for the night.
Let me figure out. I want to see. I don't think. No, we've still got. So this is Thunder.
Yeah,
we've
so
still
we
got
still have
4
one more.
missions left.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Yeah.
Oh man. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think Keith will mind so much if we replay the last like 3 or 4.
Yeah, I think
Especially
Keith would be
because
fine with us
he'll
on
probably need a
normal mode.
opportunity to grind a little bit, you know, because
Yeah.
we're getting our ass handed to us in that playthrough. This will be good. This will be good.
Yeah.
But let's close things down for tonight.